Have you or someone in your family ever needed a blood test in Arizona? Well, chances are that blood test was carried out by Sonora Quest Laboratories. Sonora Quest Laboratories is an Arizona-based company and one of the biggest lab testing systems in the country. With over 3,800 employees and 70 patient service centers, there are lots of different career opportunities in this industry. In this spotlight, we'll meet Gabrielle Wycoff, a medical laboratory director and scientist at Sonora Quest Laboratories. Gabrielle will give us an inside look at her job and the steps you can take to work in this industry. You'll learn what a laboratory director does and how you can start preparing now for a career as a laboratory scientist. Gabrielle will also share how her school experiences helped her succeed in her job.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle Wycoff. I'm a laboratory director for Sonora Quest Laboratories here in Arizona. Everything that I get to do on a day-to-day basis involves helping diagnose patients and save lives so that doctors can get the right treatment at the right time. As a laboratory director, I also get to work as a medical laboratory scientist. Medical laboratory scientists have the ability to test anything that comes out of your body and sent to the laboratory to determine what exactly is going on, either inside your blood or inside your body fluid. Yes, those are also awesome things that kind of sound a little odd, but these are really exciting things and what doctors need. In fact, it's said sometimes that up to 70% of diagnoses are made off of laboratory testing information. Another thing that I get to do as a laboratory director is work alongside other medical laboratory professionals, such as nurses and doctors, even our pharmacists, and other providers that you might not even think of on a day-to-day basis. This is a great opportunity for our collaboration skills as we work alongside to solve patient problems and figure out what is going on with these patients. I'm always surprised, even though I love science, how much I actually have to use writing. Really, this is an everyday skill because we're communicating a lot through email, as you often see, or we're meeting together in a conference room and having to deliver important messages to other people we work with in the hospital. As much as I love science, I've become an excellent communicator because of this. One of the ways that I actually became great at public speaking was in the 6th grade. I gave my very first presentation for a school project and actually was videotaped during the whole thing. Not only that, I had to have everything memorized. This was a big stretch for me, but also something that really shows that communication and giving presentations at an early age and an early start really set you up for success later in life. Like I said, I love science, but I can't do what I do today if I didn't have the skills of public speaking and communication that I do now. My path to become a laboratory director actually started all the way back in high school. My physics teacher was one of my favorite teachers, and it made me love science. When I went to my undergraduate degree, I actually traveled out of state to Wisconsin and gained a bachelor's of science in biochemistry and molecular biology. While this was a big degree and a huge challenge, it also opened the doors for me to start a clinical laboratory science program. The clinical laboratory science program was a unique and amazing experience. I had no idea that a clinical lab existed or what they did, and doing this program allowed me to see all the different areas of testing inside a hospital clinical laboratory. Some other advice I would give students that are considering a job in clinical lab science would to be explore other positions that are entry level to the laboratory. Some of those positions might include a phlebotomy position or a clinical lab assistant position. This will allow you to get some experience checking out what it's like to work in a laboratory before becoming a medical laboratory scientist. Especially as a phlebotomist, you'll get to have the frontline experience caring for patients hands-on. Some of you may enjoy that caretaking at the bedside, and you become the face of the laboratory for the unseen heroes also working in the hub behind the scenes.